here we are with the cars. Cat paw prints all over the place and all. And we are taking the M5 out for another errand run. All right, in the car. And I do have my 360 camera because, as I mentioned the other day, we're going to record as much as we can. And that includes short drives, running errands. How's it going, everybody? So, as I mentioned, running a quick errand for work, actually. Somebody's calling me. I had that call, and yeah, long story short, ran my errand, dropped off the mail at the post office, and now I am headed back home. I actually have a meeting in about 20 minutes, so, you know, we should make it home by then anyways, but something for me to just keep in mind. But yeah, in terms of the cars are really dirty, and I don't know, like, I really need to freaking make time somehow to wash these cars, and I do have to wash it in the street because otherwise the cement's not completely even in front of the house. So even when the garage door is closed, it's not completely sealed, unfortunately. So I would have to wash the cars on the street, and you know, you need space on the street to do that, and it's like this whole thing. And there's this police car coming. It had flashed their lights, I don't know. But got this whole, oh, there's another one. Right behind me, actually. I mean, they're flying, so I said, let me move out the way before they decide to rest my ass over here too. But yeah, so I need to have parking on the street and whatnot just to freaking wash the cars, and it's like this whole thing. So I don't know, man. So gotta make time for that, but I'm like really busy as always, and considering we're looking for that GLS Mercedes, it's actually resulting in me spending time on other stuff as well. You know, looking for the car online, you know, takes a bit of time, and piecing all of my research together. And I'm also having to, you know, we're actually, you know, going to see these cars, and obviously I'd go anyways just to sort of help to the extent I can. And I'm usually the ones communicating with the dealers and whatnot, so I usually go along, and obviously it makes decent content as well that you guys get to see the car search. So, you know, that's that, but that ends up consuming a lot of time to go to these dealers and whatnot. So it's extremely busy, and making time to wash the cars is not really a priority right now because there's so much going on, but that needs to get done. We are looking at GLS Benzes still, like I mentioned. We were looking last night, and my mom found one that she likes, so we might go see it. I tried to schedule an appointment to see it tonight or this evening with my dad, but they basically said it's actually in the shop. He said it is available and we can schedule a time to see it, but when I asked him if we could come see it this evening, he basically said that it's actually in a shop because there's a scratch on a bumper, so it's getting fixed, and they'll need a couple of days for that to get situated. So we'll see. At this point, we might go see it on Sunday if it's ready. If not, I don't believe we're going to be car shopping this weekend. I don't think you know, we've seen anything that really interests my parents, especially if they're more interested in the one we just saw last night and tried to schedule an appointment for. So they might hold off on actually seeing any other cars. A lot of them are more expensive. Apparently cars are selling out. Dealers don't really have inventory like that of cars or GLS Benzes, so they're running out of cars very fast. obviously you guys saw the other day, we literally planned to go see a car, told them we'd be there in 30 to 45 minutes. Once we got there, somebody over the phone had bought the car. So it's an interesting mess. We also so yeah, we'll just see what happens, I guess. I mean, it's hard to predict when cars will get sold and whatnot. I mean, even this guy said if you want, you know, we could have you. Yeah, I'm not interested in doing that, especially considering the dealer only has one photo of the car, and the photo was taken in the rain. And I'm like, when was the last time it even rained? So that's a little weird. But yeah, they only have one photo. We only know the outside color and interior color based on the information on the website, and it's navy with like a peanut butter looking interior. It is brown. I'm not really sure exactly if it's like peanut butter or not, but that's pretty much all we have. And then we have one exterior picture, and it's in the rain, so the car is extremely wet, and the car looks black, but it could be navy based on the photo. And you know, the information obviously says that it is in fact navy. So we'll just see. Look like something serious is going on, considering the fire truck left. We'll see. But you know, obviously we're not gonna buy a car without even seeing it, and there's no photos on it really, so we don't even know what the hell it looks like. We don't know what the car is going to look like once the scratch gets fixed. I'm assuming the Mercedes dealer would hire a reputable shop to do the fixing of the scratch, but I guess, you know, you never know for sure. And yeah, we'll just see. And I guess after this, I might see you guys tomorrow at this point. So we'll see what adventures we get into. Not something you guys see very often. Maybe in way earlier vlogs you would have seen this, but over here casually making some clothes for the summer. As you guys could see, I would really like to take the Lambo out today, but I don't think I will. Maybe tomorrow morning, we'll see. I guess it just depends on what happens with the Benz and whether we go see it. Here we are with the cars, early weekend vibes. We do need to start moving the cars. Not sure exactly where I left off, but basically we have work being done today. And the guys ended up showing up about an hour early, so we had only started moving the cars, and obviously we were nowhere close to actually having everything in place and ready for them to start working. Might wash the cars before we leave, but I guess we'll just see how the time works out, because I do need to do social media stuff before we head out as well. They're bringing a cement truck today, and that really screwed up the parking, because they, you know, essentially said we couldn't park in certain spots because the cement truck won't be pulling into the driveway, because they're afraid it might crack the driveway based on the weight of the truck. And then we had to sort of, you know, make a new plan of moving the cars to different locations. So now we got cars all over the place. We had to park the Lamborghini on the street, and it's across the street, so you can't even see it from our window. So interesting situations to say the least. And at this point, obviously not washing the cars. About to run errands with the M5, as you guys would imagine. Let's get going. The cement truck left, which you guys would have seen in the previous scene. I will show you guys what the current garage looks like. I haven't actually fully seen it in several days. Pretty much whatever I record is actually exactly what I see. So I think last time I recorded it, they had just cut the cement on the floor of the garage, and then obviously we saw it today, like a week later or whatever. So that's where we're at. And yeah, time to move the Lambo back, and then we're going to continue running errands in the M5. Well, in the background, my mom and sister we're looking at fuses in the Expedition and taking stuff out, because at this point, as you guys know, the Expedition is pretty much done and we're looking for the next car. And the Expedition might be donated, but we're not 100% sure. But I've pulled out this fuse, and I guess we're going to go on a search to look for it. And hopefully we could easily find it, switch out the fuse to see if that makes a difference, because I guess my sister researched into the issue and maybe it'll make a difference. While we're here waiting for the guys to wrap up what they're working on before we take the M5 out to run errands, I thought why not mention a couple of other items that I wanted to update you guys on. There is no update on the Lamborghini license plate. As you guys know, the C55 license plate got rejected, and I got the letter about a week ago, I believe. And I placed that order. I don't remember if it was before or after the Lamborghini one, but I feel like it was after the Lamborghini one, but I received the letter first. So hopefully I get the Lambo one soon. You know, telling me to get the plates. So hopefully there's no rejection letter for the Lambo. Regardless, I got this from the DMV. I thought maybe it had something to do with the license plate, but as you guys will read on the back, it actually deals with the registration, and apparently I owe about $900 in the next month and a half for the registration on the Lambo. As all my car people know, you look at cars all the time, even if you're not interested or have the money to buy one or another one. You look for cars just for the hell of it. And I was doing that the other night and found this super nice Bentley. And I'll probably drop pictures while I talk. I am recording what it looks like, but it's not really focusing very well. But as you guys can see, it's this dark green 2015 Bentley Continental GT, and it's a GT-3-R, which I've never even heard of, but the car has carbon on the side mirrors, the spoiler, and you know, like the entire door panel, similar to the superleggera of Lamborghini, has carbon. I mean, you guys get the point. I mean, it's a little bright for my taste, but I would still cop it without a doubt. I think the door was somewhere over here, and here we got the door. As you guys could see, the carbon and the Alcantara looks super freaking nice. And yeah, it makes me wish that I made a lot more money. You know, I'm sure I could hypothetically afford it, but it would just be a horrible financial decision unless I was making significantly more to actually pay for the car. And yeah, if you guys have not, please do subscribe, because clearly I need the subscription. Dirty but looking mighty fine. We might wash it once we come back, but I'm not sure. Walking down the street and we'll see what adventures we get into. Maybe I should bring my 360 camera along for these weekend errands too, but let me know what you guys think. Finally made it home, and we still have one last trip left actually, which is our little food run. First look. Damn, I have not seen a Mustang in a while. Oh, that's gonna make an interesting story.